Hi, so this is the long view of our dome. As you can see, we've used bamboos, we have used the nylon cloth, which is the gray color, and we have used the nursery mesh, which is the green color, right? We tried to cover the gray cloth with the nursery mesh, and we'll talk about it a little later. Yeah, and you can see the wind turbine right at the top, uh, sitting there. Yeah, let's get a closer look. Okay, let's take a little round outside. This you can see the door and the shade for the door. The door is made up of net. Next to it, you can see the hexagon with some greenery grown out to keep it cooler, and the mesh also put at the top to make it cooler. This is a detailing of one window where you can see the window shade and the mesh below it. And this is another hexagon. This one has totally full mesh on it, including a little shade to protect the rain from going inside the mesh. Right, so this gives you a little detailing of the window and the outside. Now let's go inside. In one of the windows we have put a slide, as you can see, and there are a couple of more windows which I will show you from inside. Let's go inside. We have tried out an interesting door. Chetal will show us how the door opens. It kind of folds up and opens. It's called an origami door. Thanks, Chetan, for showing us the door. This is kind of the inside view of the dome. As you can see, all the hexagons. Most of the hexagons, two hexagons are the gray sheets, and you can see 3 hexagons are mesh. This and these 2 are the nylon sheet. Top obviously is all nylon sheet. As you can see the hexagons. Let me go a little slowly. And these are the 5 hexagons. And then the ventilator here. You can see the mesh at the top. And then the reciprocal roof on which the wind turbine is resting. Right, so that's the detail of the top portion. Let me show you more at the top. Yeah, we had a little problem of this top pentagon sagging a little, so we have put 3 prop sticks to keep it up. We hope the bamboo will take shape and then we can remove these prop sticks after some time. Otherwise the rainwater was getting collected at the top, right? Let me give detailing of this is the hexagon, first hexagon onto the left of the door, and the second hexagon which has a blackboard which is of the nylon material which is on the right. One window, you can see the mesh below and above on the window and some shelves. Then we have the hexagons with the shelves and the mesh, 1 and 2, and one window with a little hammock here. Kind of we weave that onto the bamboo itself, and this is the other window, again with the shade and opening shutter with some racks. This hexagon is of nylon because this is the rain facing hexagon with some racks, and this one is the one with the slide. You can see the racks below, and this is where you go up to go onto the slide. Yep. So one of the issue we are facing is that in spite of so much ventilation, you can see there is mesh almost all around, all below the windows, as well as 3 of the hexagons out of the 5 are mesh, and all doors and windows are mesh, and we have a ventilated mesh and as well as a wind turbine. Still the dome is hot. We even have small ducts right at the bottom for wind to come in, but even then the dome is hot. One probable reason is that the nylon sheet is so thin, it very promptly radiates the heat in, and it is also gray and dark gray in color, though that has been negated with to some effect by the green mesh put on top of it, the nursery mesh, but it doesn't seem to help. The heat is coming in too fast, and that is why the dome, in spite of all the ventilation, is hot. So that is one thing which we still need to crack. So here's another view to show you that we have put green mesh on top to reduce the heat onto the nylon sheet, but it seems to not make much difference. We are also growing creepers and some plants. The creepers we hope will go up the dome, on top of the dome, and will cool it. But we need possibly more ideas of how we can keep the dome cool. Thank you.